Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That one moves the ball to 16.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job with this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
You okay?
An inside give now from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
Yeah,
solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. A quick
that's how Davis gonna give it.
He's found some room with the 45. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to 33.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Run down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the 1st down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every
Body's going to get pulled out.
Got to be able to get a yard. and the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
You want help?
Going after, not right through.
Yes, you will, huh?
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Boy.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff running right. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the right side. Just trucks the man. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Boy, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Gators are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Will he score here? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Davis. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They try to run it with the option. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll try the right here. Great move there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And he's got it.
Touchdown, Gators.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Davis. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Get him.
There'll be another first down brought down at the 43. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That play just seemed to say, you got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught, brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands.
Can't do that.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Rough-team, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm making niggas stand by you.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
Make the niggas stand by you.
It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw.
Come on.
And that one's picked off. What a play.
Oh, my God.
He just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away.
Always with this. I know you, nigga. D-Will got me one time. I said never again.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line.
That's all it takes.
He's tackled at the 21.
I'll take it one time.
I was the outlier.
You outlier.
The Gators offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch made wide open way downfield. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, I was praying. He didn't get wrapped.
Pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He would have been fumble.
Testing the right side here. Smother right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the right side.
Oh, yeah.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Florida. And they go in front here in the 2nd half.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Run into the biker.
Now they get set to kick it away. return it from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone.
Alright, let's do this.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. On the ground, it's Davis. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And at first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Toss it to the back, running left.
Blocking.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front. The offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spread and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Just short completion at the tight end. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Look at him run through those tacklers. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives.
Logan, what you doing?
Championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you.
Get down, girl.
That like a great lead. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Yeah, yeah.
At the 21. That's
I like a good old competitive gamage.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Bro, why you spin so hard?
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again.
Wow.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass this time. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch it.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll tackle him out for the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for him in these next few plays.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal and get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
2nd and goal for the offense. We're going to score with a run to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
What? Hey, McCall, that's some bullshit. How the hell that nigga get caught?
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
FBHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
We're going to do that.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
My team did good for me. What she say?
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Escapes the sack. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Has the 1st, still on the move. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
That nigga chopped up, didn't he?
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the 1st down here on this next play.
This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Who makes the grab?
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Gators are on the move here. Using the ground game, the tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game.
She already made.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Can he make it to the marker? Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
There's still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Oh, you 13.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Oh, man.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Man in the game brought down short of the marker.
Don't do those.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Ain't nobody ever helped me.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the 1st down as the fullback becomes involved as a playmaker, a guy we usually see throwing blocks.
Yeah, this guy actually played running back in high school. He got a little bit bigger. They moved him to fullback. You can see the athletic ability he still displays. And you're right, he's a physical guy, known for his blocking. But with that background, you can see the damage he can do to a defense.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. You got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now.
Your name Yugmile.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage.
Yeah.
Not a big return, but the
Only rest 3.
Gators offense retakes the field. They have the lead. Still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain. But it shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Hey, what's up, Kyle?
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot.
Speed.
And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Speed.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's caught. It's Davis. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.